Fuck you.
Good
Fuck
morning.
you. You said you said you wanted the people wanted this apparently, so I'm gonna fucking try to. I haven't even captured the Discord yet. There we are. All right, now I have to alternate it. There it is. Now it's wanting to work for me. All right. I'm so fucked up, dude. Who wanted
What'd you drink?
gabagool and it's too much. No, I drank with some friends we hadn't seen in a while, and we went through axes.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember Michelle talking about that.
Yeah, Millie, fuck off. I can't with you right now. No, no. All right, so I'm hungover for the first time in maybe 7 years.
That's impressive.
I hate myself. Fit the screen. There it is. I did it. You wanted video gabagool content? Well, you don't have it. Why did you want this? Why did you make me do this today? Is the question I'm asking. Not you, Tyler, specifically. I understand you're from a business perspective, but mainly the viewer. Fuck you. Fuck alcohol. Fuck being awake today.
Oh,
I drank and threw axes, but I drank for a whole day.
all day. How
Yeah.
long?
From
With TFTI.
from
TFT fucking I, bro.
what's TFT fucking I? What?
Thanks for the invite.
No, it was because first of all, I fucking see enough of you, all right? And you owe me $1,000 for various costs and upgrades for
Classic.
for
I owe Sean $5. I lost that gambling
my dad
gambling bit.
watching one of our friends become a gambling addict.
Yeah, I lost in a game of phone pool. But and then he sent me like an Apple Pay request.
Are you
But my Apple Pay
fucking kidding me?
it's not set up, so I was like, yeah, I got you later.
That's hilarious because he's dead serious too. He's dead
I know
serious
he
like
is.
getting that
And
$5 from you.
I'll pay him too. If I'm gonna get some like concrete work done, and he's gonna tack on $5 to the estimate if I don't pay him.
Absolutely. And like, yeah, when I'm thinking about it, reminds me my dad had this one friend who they would always say like he was really annoying. People were kind of sick of him. I guess we all had those kind of friends, but he would be like, "Yo, I let him borrow $20 from me, and then I never saw him again." And I was like, "That's the greatest investment I ever made my entire life. $20 and you're done. You're fucking done with the guy." So maybe he's just investing. He can be bought. All right, so look, welcome to I don't even know what the fuck this is. Is this the boys' room? Is this the writers' room?
Writers room, boys room,
Boys'
yeah.
room. Every
I
premium thing
I
has
didn't
a
make
boy
a
in it.
logo.
Well, I don't worry about it. Patience, okay? Premium boys, they can wait. That's just extra treats for them. No one is even gonna see that except for the premium boys. Or the clips that we make.
Let me bring up my messages. I had a
What are you bringing up?
guy reach out to me. Well, I mean, in one of the podcast Facebook groups I joined,
Right.
He was just like, "Hey, everybody, like, tag your Apple whatever things for sharing with everybody." And then he was like, "Inbox me." So I was like, "Oh God, here we go." This guy's English is rough.
Hey, hi, hello,
it's
friend.
Definitely like, yes.
I am
It's
make
definitely
contact with you for make podcast. What 2 words?
Oh, it's definitely like farm to table shit. That's what I kept calling it. Of just like, oh god, here.
You there? You keep cutting in and out. The people, they're not going to deal with that. They're going to come after us.
Oh yeah, podcast related channel group. Also, I have built a secret campaign that will bring your listeners and subscribers from social media platforms in the world from different locations. They must listen and subscribe to your podcast. When you will get good amount of traffic and downloads on your podcast, then podcast will start comes in good rank.
You goddamn right, dude. No, goddamn right. You will all your base belong to us.
Yes.
It's him. He's back. He's home.
I all I sent to him was #farm to table ? And then he said to proof my work I can give free trial.
Hey, dude. That's
That just
confidence.
happened.
That's confident. How long ago was that? Like a couple hours ago or a couple minutes ago?
Nah, like 10 minutes ago.
Nice.
That was like right before I logged on.
Did you send me the Word document for this week?
Yes, I sent you your Google Word.
All right. So you losers want to see how a show gets. You want to see how the sausage gets made. Well, this is it.
I didn't write this week as hard as I did last week.
No, it's fine
This one's a little more.
I actually have a big contribution this week, a sizable one, and
That's what I was hoping for.
Game changing. Hello, Tyler. Happy webinar day. Yes, I did just make that a thing. All right, so we got to know. So this is a game changing shift, listeners to audience. So I'm going to read this email from Daniel because it scares me a little bit. So we have an email. So Tyler's out here just getting after it. Okay, he wants us to succeed. He's trying to make us a success. And thank you for that. I appreciate you. So here we go. Hello, Tyler. Happy webinar day. Yes, I did just make that a thing. Yo, he's feeling sassy today, Daniel. A big so is not bolded, but and then big problem in the podcasting community is bolded, is the way podcasters view their listeners. It's quotes, but with only single quotes. Again, bold choice. He's also doing this where he's like not writing paragraphs. He's like writing a sentence and then doing a space.
Giving you time to take it in.
Every sentence is a paragraph. So podcasters are often unaware that this outlook. So I'm going to just kind of shout when the bolds come in. Really kind of let you know like it's not in the right spot.
Okay.
So let me just start from the top, okay? Hello, Tyler. Happy webinar day. Yes, I did just make that a thing. Big problem in the podcasting community is the way podcasters view their listeners. Podcasters are often unaware that this outlook limits what is possible for their podcasts. Often, this results in lack of success, both with the growth of their show and monetizing when the time comes. So this inspired me to create the first exclusive webinar on this topic. I'm really excited to share it with you. The rest of this is boring. Anyway, I won't do my usual ramble. Here's the video. Go ahead and take it, smiley face. From listeners to audience. Let me know how you found it. Until next time, Daniel. And can I tell you something wonderful here? I'm so glad I've stumbled upon this email. I don't know what the fuck you're into now, okay, if you're getting us into MLMs. But so do you know how some people will sometimes put a quote at the bottom of their email?
Yes, my old landlord.
Right. So who was his quote from?
U2?
Okay.
I think it was U2.
Cool. That's cool. You know, hey, that's fine. U2's cool. You know who this guy's quote is from?
Oh, God. Who?
Him.
His own quote?
I'm a very simple man. All I need to be happy is reviews. Daniel Larson. I'm dead serious. That's what it fucking says right here. That's his email. Who the fuck?
So all of my like electrical emails, I have like a like an automatic signature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change it and add a quote
Just
from
you.
me. Yeah.
Two boys getting after
it. The quote is "fuck you, pay me."
Exactly. Oh god, dude, I am also I'm breaking out in a rash too. Viewers at home, in case you were curious about how things are going while I pick my ear. This is your my time. I don't know. I don't think it's poison ivy, but it got on my two elbows, the two like sides of my hips, and then and I love how you put the Oakley thing back in here. You're like, yeah, we're not skipping this.
Yeah, no, I put it in there. I was also just like short on stuff. Some weeks when I write topic ideas, I'll have like 20 of them, and then this week I think just because I'm like so focused on, I'm getting a root canal in like an hour.
I know,
literally
dude.
An hour.
I'm so excited for your pain. I'm excited because you deserve it. Because like you and me are going to be in pain together today. Pain.
I'm also getting that weird gold tooth ad. I'd like to discuss. Yeah. I'm starting to get a lot of teeth ads, but like Facebook Marketplace teeth ads.
Yeah,
Like that
because
one,
then your
I sent you
teeth are
one.
fucked.
Yeah, I sent you one, but I'm getting like a lot of them now. It's kind of
Really?
weird.
Well, yeah, no, they do that shit, that kind of shit. They target you. Now, like, all I get is voice acting coaches ads or like Twitch affiliate ads on Facebook mostly. It's like, come be a Facebook creator. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll just start all over. That'd be great. Just start completely from scratch. It'd be awesome. Yeah, that's great. These people that followed me a year and a half ago that still count to my numbers now, yeah, they'll totally reach out and they'll follow me over. I can go get them. I can find them. All right, you want to hear a fucked up story? I'm not gonna. I won't tell this on the podcast.
Okay.
This will be a boy exclusive, just for the premium because I want to tell it. So when I was early on your favorite type of ghost, that Twitch, because I've had different Twitch streams before. That's not my first one, but this is the first one I've been able to get some traction with. Yeah, and it's something resembling success, or at least yeah, something like that.
A benchmark of success.
Yes. And it was very early on. I think I was sub 10 followers. Seriously, I was like, no one was watching. And one day, again in my naivety, one day some kid comes on my stream. He had to have been a kid because only children are this cruel. And he actually made it. He kind of manipulated the chat. I guess he was figuring he was just able to like easily highlight his messages and shit like that. And like send me these funny notifications that like it made it seem like in the chat he was saying blah blah blah's donated a bunch of money. It was a bunch. It was like $800. And I was like, I've seen that happen before. I've seen people come in and be very generous to random. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't happen a lot. But I was like, fuck, is that what's going on? I was very trepidatious at first, but he did it 3 times, and he was there for a while on the stream. It wasn't like it was some bot. It was someone who was like, "This is gonna be hilarious."
Can't wait to make this old man cry.
Yeah, no, I mean I did because I came back because I remember the next day. I made a clip of it. I kept the clip for a really long time, and then like Twitch deletes your clip sometimes. Like before you're an affiliate, like they don't give a fuck about you. So I had it deleted, but I saved the clip of the kid doing it to me, and he legitimately made me thought it was almost like $800. I'm like, God damn, this is great. But it turns out I couldn't even gotten money. Like it wasn't even there. Like you have to be an affiliate to make money. Like you have to.
Oh.
I was just so stupid because I remember when the stream was done, I was like Googled how to find your Twitch money. I felt like I got by the King of Africa whatever type schemes. I did. That's pretty much in a way what it was in like real time. But he again, it wasn't broken English. It was coherent. So it was just some guy fucking with me, and that guy still follows me, like legitimately
really?
still. Yeah, like I actually can tell you what it is. I'll remember it if I look it up. I got this list of followers here. So, Millie, you can't want anything that important right now. I've taken you out. You've pissed. You've shit. You can't bother me. You can't touch me. You can never touch me again. All right, where is it? Oh, he's taking over. Oh, fuck. That was for my stream the other day. He's taking over. All right. God damn it. I want to find this fucker. I want to call him out. I want you guys to find him. Right here, his followers list. Twitch is just so slow. His name was. All right, so John Crocker taken. I think it was Seeker. Yeah, it was Seeker270. Piece of shit.
Sounds stupid.
Yeah. So he decided to again. He chose violence that day. So, all right. Let me go back in the doc here. So Soviet human chimpanzee. So the Gary stuff. I'm dead serious. That's a lot. That's I think I could do 20 minutes to a half hour, like easily, like if excited without having to stretch a goddamn thing. Like
nice.
This guy was a fucking lunatic. I worked with him.
I was excited when you said you had a big one for this week, and I was like, oh, thank God. Because I know my root canal is not going to be like done healing. Like,
we can make it easy. We can make it an easy episode. Don't worry. Like we'll make it nicely and we also don't have anything for Patreon. You know what I mean? So it's just we're doing one shot, one easy one. It could be an hour and 10. I'm not worried about it. It could be the injury episode. So seriously, this motherfucker Gary Jackson was the most insane person I've ever met in my entire life. Like I'm not kidding. Like I live with him.
And it's Gary, not Jerry.
So no, it's not even Gary or Jerry. It's Gary.
Okay.
It was Gary. His name was
Wait,
Gary.
Gary?
Gary. That was Gary. Gary. You can call me Gary Jackson. Except we didn't talk like that. We just, I'm Gary Jackson, y'all. What's going on, y'all? It's Gary Jackson. He was a fucking cartoon character, but the worst fucking type. And we're gonna talk about him on the show. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I'll give you like a little snippet, a little like taste. This very much like, you know, the resurrection of Jake the Snake movie, where it started off as just about Jake Roberts, but then a drunk Scott Hall cobbles in halfway through the movie, and then it also kind of becomes about him. This is gonna feature a few side characters from this warehouse I worked in. And
Junior?
No. This was a warehouse. I didn't hold contempt for these people. These people were just insane. They weren't malicious. They weren't looking to hurt me. They were just hurt. They were hurt. Like they were hurt themselves. You know, like everything that happened to me there was nothing personal or malicious. They were just damaged, broken people who I don't know, somehow found this company to work for. Me and my mom worked for the same company. That's where this guy. She worked in the office. I worked in the warehouse. This is my first job that wasn't serving.
Oh.
Yeah. And I thought I'd made it. $9 an hour. Big time. Big money. They made me move halfway across the country about 6 or 7 months in for $1 raise. And I thought I was king shit.
Ooh.
$10 an hour?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it was hot.
Wait, where do they have you move?
I'm not sure. What's that noise? Is that mine? It's my fridge. Sorry. My fridge is making a wee noise.
Oh God!
Do you hear it?
I can't hear it.
All right, that's good. That makes me feel better. So yeah, we worked for this company with just a bunch of psychopaths. So there was this dude. I'll give you one of the side characters. We'll talk about him first. His name was Marvin. He was our boss. Puma worked here with me. This was me and Puma's first job together. Yes, we worked at 3 places together. This was me and Puma's first job together.
Nice.
We quit on the same day without telling each other and didn't talk for a year or 2 after that.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah. Just didn't plan on it. And then just went our separate ways. Like, we didn't have any reason to see each other except for work, really, because we ran in different circles. I was living with Michelle. These things were different, you know? Still, you know?
Yeah.
He was in Nine Finger on this time. He didn't want to be in Nine Finger with it. You know what I mean? He was done. I remember I'd get to work and be like, yo, dude, you pumped for band practice tonight? He's like, dude, I just got to work. I don't know where I'm at right now. And I'd be like, oh, he's going to bail.
Yeah.
Which is fine because he didn't want to do it. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Not at that point. We weren't exactly stable. But anyway, Marvin was my boss. Marvin was a psycho. A fucking psycho. He yelled. Everything was yelling. All right, y'all motherfuckers are here at 8 o'clock. We're going to call it 8:05. Go get me PLT white shelves, fucker. And that's how he'd end every rant with a fucker, bitch.
Oh my God.
But it wasn't, and you would think like this is a person that would intimidate you. Like you would feel it wasn't it was almost just like an exclamation point. Like he was just,
he's just.
I'm done talking now. Fuck. Like that's
period.
Period. Like he was just ending his sentences. He was, you know, just crazy. But he called us all, and that's why I'm gonna kind of tell this off the main feed because we're planning on repeating this word over and over again. But he consistently called us faggots, loudly, to our faces. Faggot, you fucking faggot! All right, y'all bunch of faggots, get around! Like all the time, like a lot. Almost like racist Tom used to call me the N-word. And it's like, why do you keep calling me this?
I don't know any other life.
Yeah, like, I don't know why. What do you mean? I'm, like, Scottish. We're the least... We're very white. Like, second only to, like, Russians and like, you know, them. And I'm part Russian, too. So, like, what are you doing? RT? No, so... He was just like a lunatic. There was one kid, and she was actually like middle management. Like he wasn't just an employee. He was maybe one rung lower than Marvin, but in a different department that kind of worked with us. Again, had some stroke, Marvin called him his name. So his real name was Devin. He was a super nice guy. And he, you know how he dressed? He dressed a little like a little like post-goth, I think is the best word to say. You know, like an earring.
Okay.
The black post-goth. He like a professional goth. You could tell he was used to be a goth, but he, you know,
I can come to work.
yeah, like maybe he was very put together. You know, he looked good, but you could tell like, okay, you like the Cure and shit.
Yeah.
His name to Marvin throughout the entirety of the company, which was a big $1 million company at least, was Fag. His name wasn't Devin. It was Fag. Hey, can you call Fag and have him send me up the TPS reports or whatever? Fag would walk into the warehouse and he would scream, "What's up, Fag?" Like, that was his name. He just called this guy Fag and he just took it. Like, he just took it. We didn't talk about it.
How did you not kill him?
Because Marvin was big motherfucking guy. He would have given me. You would have given me the business. I feel like I don't think I would have been able to take him. He was like 6'4", but as tall as me.
Big man.
Yeah, he could tell, and you could tell he's done it a couple times.
He's hit a couple bodies, dug a couple holes.
Yeah, he was a hardcore guy, but you know the Morning Zoo voice. Mm-hmm. I got that from somebody I worked with there. Not an exact one. My own version, but I was inspired and kind of taught how to do it by this one guy. I can't remember his name. If we're ever hanging with Ryan, you have to ask him about him because Ryan. I'm gonna name a name. Ryan rode just randomly one day. The guy needed a ride home from work. I am not that person. Don't ask me. Like I'll leave. I'll hide.
Just no.
Ryan's very kind. Like very, just like, okay, man, what the fuck ever, you know.
Oh, you live in fucking West Virginia? I got you.
Yeah, you know, it was like the guy lived in like, you know, like West Baltimore, you know, it was a tougher spot. Again, I didn't give a fuck. I just gave him a ride, but like on the way back, he's like, "Yo, you just want to go to the fucking strip club?" And apparently they just went to like this crazy fucking strip club. He's like, his sister worked there, and his sister gave me a lap dance, or it was something like that, or like I remember something it was something with a sister. I don't want to like get the story wrong. One day he finds me, he's like, "Nah, that's not." But there was a involvement with the sister. I'm pretty sure the sister was a stripper.
Oh my god!
It was, but just like casual.
Nah,
like,
my sister's great.
Yeah, and like, dude, yeah, she's the best, man. She's the best. But this guy would do this.
She gives the best lap dances,
dude. And these guys were like, so we worked with people that were legitimate. They were criminals at one point, and again, at one point, they're not anymore. They're out doing their fucking thing. They paid their debts. But these were some hard fucking men. These were some hard men that we worked with. And they loved the two of us. They loved us. They're like, these kids rule. They buy weed off of us. Like, they're super chill.
This is great.
Yeah, they don't tattle. They're fucking awesome. They're impressionable, you know. If they do catch us doing something fucked up, we can intimidate them. But he used to do this, and I wish I can remember his name. I want to say it was Jason. It may have been Jason. I'm actually almost 100% it was Jason. Millie, you need to chill out. I'm almost done. I don't know what you need. Because you've had your poops. I'm doing the boys' room. You're embarrassing me. Anyway, he would come in every morning after spending 3 hours on multiple buses to get to work. Which blew my mind. Like, that's what all these guys did. Oh. They like, it took them 3 hours to get to work because they had to take buses. It was hardcore.
Oh shit.
Yeah, these guys were fucking, they were real ones, man. They were awesome. I loved them. But he would come in every morning and be like, "Ho, wake your ass up, Baltimore. We are here to work. I am high as fuck." And like, he would just do the boo, 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 you know.
Yeah.
It was, again, more Black Morning Zoo. Like, I can, you know, like, again, like, imagine he was doing Black Morning Zoo radio voice and I'm doing white Morning Zoo radio voice, you know.
He was Kiss doing FM, 99.1.
He was doing that. I'm doing my best Elliot Siegel, and he was doing I can't even really think. I listed like 2 Morning Zoos, really, honestly. They're all the same. Yeah. They all blend in.
I forget the one on Kiss FM.
But he was super talented. Like, legitimately, I would have hired him. He was really, like, I can't even do his voice justice. He does, like, I do a good Morning Zoo guy. He did it better than I did. Like, by far.
He was the Morning Zoo.
He was. Just every morning, like, "Wake your ass up, Baltimore!" And it sounded crisp and clear. And I think me and Ryan pulled him aside both one day. And we kind of tried to talk him into like you're like really, that's like a real talent, right? Like you're not just. But then he didn't get it. Like he didn't understand, and that made me sad because I was like, dude, you're really talented, but it just
yeah.
Doing his thing, whatever. He was a great guy, at least. Entertaining as fuck. Entertaining as fuck. Like, these are the people so these are the people that are going to be background characters. I'll remember a little bit more about them. And I haven't even led to Gary. Because Gary, I worked with him, but the big issues came when I had to live with him. Because I got sent to Reno, Nevada for a month and a half to go work. You probably remember that. We were friends at that point. I think Nine Finger was together. We had Nine Finger was together.
Yeah, I remember this, but not not too hard. But I do remember you traveling.
Yeah, I went to Nevada and I came back, and I lived with him for a month and a half and it was crazy. It was absolutely fucking crazy. And the thing is, he drove me so fucking crazy that I legitimately said, Gary, I want to go home. You're a piece of shit. Like you drive me that fucking crazy. And then what he did is that he ratted me out to my boss, but he didn't say it was because of the fight. He said, yo, Alex, I think he's starting to crack, man. He keeps talking about wanting to go home. And then they didn't give a fuck. They did not reach out to me and see if I wanted to come home. They made me wait because I remember when I came home. And again, this was great. It proves I didn't hate Marvin. Like he was just a psycho. But like, I'm getting a lot of Marvin's F words out now because I can't do it on the main feed. I can't. It's too much. But I just remember he'd be like, he laughed like this, like, so I remember one day we're all sitting around, he's laughing at me, he's just looking at me, sitting on his pallet, like, and I'm like, what's so funny? Where I was like, yo, Gary told me he was a little bitch out there in Nevada crying about coming home, faggot. Like,
oh my God.
What? And I was so pissed off. You would think that this person yelling these things at you would infuriate you. Like them's his fighting words. But it wasn't. It was so weird.
It's a different environment. It's just like being on a construction site. It's just like,
it's not right.
I don't know if it's Stockholm syndrome or
it's a little bit of that. It's a little bit of that. But it's like, because how much worse I could have made my life if I had gone up to him and started some shit. I would have made my life miserable. Like, he didn't single us out. He wasn't mean in that sense. I'll talk more, Marvin. I'll try to really refresh some Marvin memories, but
make a little list.
And I don't know if you've heard stories to hit. A guy named Kevin Purcell. Have you seen him around the scene? Cape. He goes by. He raps. He does some music.
What does he go by?
So Cape, Kape, lowercase. Maybe you're friends with him. I'll share one of the things with you. But I'm good buddies with him. We worked together. He was Marvin's right hand man. He lived this shit. He may still be doing it, and he was the only person who would legitimately fuck with Marvin back. Did not give a fuck. Didn't give a fuck. Was like, Marvin is twice this guy's size, and Kevin didn't give a fucking shit. Didn't give a fucking shit. God. Yeah. And so I'm gonna try to remember that. I might hit him up a little bit and be like, hey, listen, I'm gonna talk about Gary and Marvin a little bit. Just can you jog my memory on some shit?
You totally should. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. People,
I'm saving the Gary stories for you. Dude, you're not. I want you to have them fresh on the pod because they're incredible. They're incredible. You're not gonna think there's. I think there's 3 main ones we're gonna cover, and they're unbelievable. They're unfucking believable. Unbelievable that this person existed. And again, it's not Gator.
I'll be ready.
It's not, because the thing is, it's not like Gator in terms of party. It's like just watching a fucking weirdo be a weirdo.
Just human trying to human.
He was. It was the strangest shit you've ever seen. He was barely he didn't know how to be a person. He didn't know how to be a human being. But he's also, he didn't know how to be a human being, but he also had a lust for life. And that life did not have a lust back for him.
Oh, this is a one-way street.
It was a
one-way lust.
One-way street. Oh God, he knew everybody. He knew everybody you know. Oh, you met Daniel Bryan in the grocery store? Yeah, I met him there twice and sucked his dick. Gary Jackson.
Oh God, one of those. Okay.
Oh, you're not gonna. To a level that you won't fucking. believe.
Oh, somebody was telling me a story about a person like that.
Me?
Well, Callie's friends from New York. No, it was somebody who was just like, oh, she was she's like white, but loved trying to be like a tourist in other like cultures and races.
Ah,
And
yes.
she was just like, I'm gonna open up an authentic Indian restaurant or something like that in like the Bronx or something like this.
No,
And her
wait,
friend was just,
did she do it or she was talking about opening an
no,
authentic
she just talks, but she's just like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna open up an authentic Indian restaurant. Like, you're not Indian. It's not going to be authentic. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think that
But no,
counts.
there was a bunch of like stuff like that where she just would like, oh yeah, no, I know them, or I know that, or yeah, I I invented that. That's my thing.
Hmm. But I do get
I
serious about that.
first one that said on fleek.
Well, so I will contend that my grandstanding is all true, factual, and rooted in entertaining my audience. I contend that. I do know people that just straight up lie. You can't do that, and that's filthy and
Yeah,
dirty.
yeah,
Um,
like me figuring out that yes, My Hero by the Foo Fighters was recorded in 1997,
Seven, like
98.
just a second, and that the
Hey, I sent you that article though. So I wasn't crazy that
mhm.
it did talk about how Foo Fighters was a part of 9/11 music culture, but it was just a wrong song. Times like
Yeah.
these.
But then, all right, you know what? Here we're gonna we name a name here, right? So I'm gonna name another fucking name. So Corey Miller obviously had to chime in with his opinion on the Foo Fighters and something I saw, and I need to bring it up. This motherfucker puts up here, and Corey, I love you, buddy. I hope you pay I hope you throw $5 one day and join us
Did he
here.
chime in on something? Oh, I
No,
didn't see
not something we
this.
posted. Somebody else. Somebody posted like, why do Foo
Oh, okay.
Fighters all Foo Fighters songs sound the same? And it's like Corey Miller just goes, "Oh, gosh, because Foo Fighters are like unbridled hot garbage." And it's like, man, fuck you. What do you like? What do you think? Churches are better than Foo Fighters? Fuck you.
Yeah, he does. I
Fucking
think I'm pretty sure he also doesn't like the Beatles. So
yeah. Then you don't get to have an opinion, man.
you can't. It's
You
hard
can't have an
to.
opinion. You can't have an opinion because again, that comes down to you need to understand that you cannot like something, and also you need to acknowledge its importance. Again, like we said, excuse me, I hair in my mouth. But like the Sidney Crosby thing, we're neither of us are fans. You'll never catch us in a Sidney Crosby jersey, but like overall, he's a greater player than Alex Ovechkin. That's hard to admit. It is, and it's not by much. It's by centimeters. But there's just a little Iggy, that, and it's just you have to admit it. It's just it is the way it is. So like you can't sit there and be like, oh, the Foo Fighters are hot garbage, but
I
fucking.
need
I'm trying to think of bands like Churches, so I can just like drag.
electric.
But like
I already remember.
Imagine Dragons is somehow great, and like I would love to hear the argument, like, well, Imagine Dragons are garbage too. Like, well, they're the same as Churches. It's all the
Oh,
fucking same. It's
I
like
had a band. I had a
all the
band that
same.
had a White Boy Summer, 21 Pilots.
Ooh, yes, and I love
I
21
saw
Pilots, and I agree.
I saw an ad for 21 Pilots. I was like, I forgot about that band.
MGMT, nah, yeah, nah. Well,
Mm,
indie isn't a part of this. You're right
yeah.
but that weird indie rap, like we're super fly, we're super cool, super white, but we're that's one. Churches is
Uh,
another one.
Churches, White Boy Summer.
Yeah, Churches can join White Boy Summer, obviously. Hey, we just
Uh,
pop them in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
yeah, it's fine.
Because the Foo Fighters are garbage.
Uh,
I can't. Y'all just hold opinions. Y'all out there hold opinions that seek to hurt me, and to make me lesser. Now, Churches does kick ass though. I'm not I like Dragon Churches, but I really do like them. I actually like a lot of their shit more than Foo Fighters, but it's not more important. I could do this. This is gonna be months. We're gonna be
we're just coming
the
back to
fingers.
this.
Yeah, the fingers of this is you've unlocked something. But pretty much, it looks like this show, honestly. From the doc here, we have the gold tooth, Gary Jackson, that hat. I want to just riff on that hat because that's Thin Blue Line.
Oh yeah,
I think that
this guy's telling the truth.
the Chauvin trial will be in
Always.
deliberation. We will not talk
Closing
about it,
remarks
but
are happening right now.
yeah, so it's like,
I was just watching.
but for down the toilet pole, I mean, do you want me to pick one of these or do you want to take two? Like, what do you think? Because
Oh,
I have
so
two that I'm seeing here that I really kind of want to do.
All right. What are the two that you like?
The
I didn't have any.
both cat ones. The turning cats into
Both
telephones,
okay.
and the Pope killed all the cats and caused the Black Plague.
Okay, so Callie said turning a sorry, and I didn't type it in there. Turning a live cat into a telephone.
Ah,
That's
interesting.
very
Rasputin
specific.
interests me because I actually know a little bit about Rasputin.
Yeah,
But we could do
and
that another week. Just put that.
I feel like that one and like 600 attempts on Castor's life might end up being bigger.
Yeah.
Turning a cat into a telephone.
There's not much else there.
It's I'll talk about the experiment and like I guess it's longevity in the scientific community, but
Right. All right. Well, there it is.
Yeah.
That's the fucking show, dude. We got it.
There we go.
Riffing, baiting, and we'll make sure your mouth. We'll keep Daddy's mouth happy.
Yep, man. I gotta go. I'm gonna go take a shower. I've been eating a lot of cheese. The
Yeah.
dentists are gonna hate me.
You did that on purpose to punish them?
No, I just wanted a lot of cheese.
I'm a cheese man. I like
just
cheese.
I woke up this morning and just craving cheese. I've just been like putting like different types of cheese, not even just like one specific. We have a lot of blocks of cheese.
All right, Charlie.
keep-
Just
You
you start sweating. Imagine you sweating at the dentist, just like bits of cheese on your
gonna-
beard.
It's a root canal in like the very back tooth. I'm gonna be sweating.
Good.
They're gonna be all up in my gums.
Good. I need you to feel that pain. Feel the pain I
Yeah.
feel because I'm still super hungover. I pepped up because our talks always give me energy, but as soon as I finish this and I deal with why my dog is whining, she's annoying the fuck out of me. Yeah. Hopefully Timmy isn't down the well, but no, she would bark if something was really important. She barks. She's whining now because she's being a bitch. But I love you, Millie. We have a contentious relationship sometimes, but we make it work. All right, I think the boys' room. Are we closing the boys' room up? We shutting down the studio. This is the boys' room. Hey, y'all wanted to see faces, names, hungover guys with their dogs annoying them. Well, here it is. You're gonna get it. Maybe I'll even show you my rash next time if it doesn't get better. Whoever gets the worst.
I forgot you had an Eric Clapton poster in the back,
Yeah.
and then I ran on. I'm not putting Eric Clapton in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized that.
Yeah, no, he's obviously a little important to me. I have no other posters. I met like Marilyn Monroe. That's my wife. That's me. Like we don't have it. There's no other posters in this house at all. There's two.
That's the platform I ran on. It's
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
I'm glad. Thanks.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Yeah, we'll talk more about Eric Clapton later, buddy.
Okay.
All right, boys' room closed.